This week, the UMass Lowell Connector dove into one of the architectural aspects of North Campus that has been around for over 60 years. Despite the growing amount of reconstruction that surrounds the university, one of the convenient features still serves its purpose. The tunnel system running underneath North Campus was developed in the late 1940s when the school was known at the time as the Lowell Textile Institute. Its original purpose? I met with Peter Brigham, the university's assistant director of planning, to find out more about the underground path.
So the tunnels were designed as part of the utility system. The primary purpose is to carry steam. We have a north power plant that supplies steam heat to most of the North Campus. The traditional practice when you build steam tunnels or steam lines is to build tunnels so you can access the lines and fix them. So you'll see as we walk along some vents. That's where the steam lines are. Secondary purpose is you can have pedestrians avoid the weather that is sometimes not so nice.
The tunnels, to this day, still carry steam heat, allowing them to be a warm treat for those who like to get away from the not-so-pleasant weather conditions.
Mostly in the winter. In the summer, I like to go outside.
I like to go outside for a walk sometimes. I just do it to avoid the cold.
I have to go outside in the cold winter temperatures. Other than that, I usually don't use the summer. I don't use it in the spring, later in the spring semester, and like most of the fall semester.
It's 10 degrees outside. It's just awful. And it's so nice to have these tunnels here so you can go between the library and Southwick.
In January of 2014, Starbucks was opened on North Campus. In relation to its location, the tunnels now lead you down a path of coffee beans and into the sweet aroma students rely on.
Just to go to Starbucks, really.
Well, it's because whenever I go to the library or alumni hall, I hit up Starbucks beforehand, so it goes right to Starbucks.
South Campus majors often aren't familiar with the tunnel system, only to find out about the interesting architecture by friends or by tour guides.
I think when I was being led around the school for a tour, when I was coming in for freshman year.
When I came here on a tour?
On tour before I came here, when I was looking at school.
Probably like a year after I came here. Really late about finding out the tunnels, and then I could never find them.
Some also just happened to stumble upon them.
Freshman year, I remember I was walking around Linden, and then I saw something, and I'm like, oh, so there's a Starbucks trail. So I just followed it, and then I ended up over here in Southwick.
The tunnels have a unique slope that either have students picking up speed or putting in some extra energy, depending on which way they enter. What's the slope for? Well, just like many streets, underneath University Ave lies utilities such as water, sewage, electric, and IT.
That stuff is above the tunnel there. The low point is the floor is about 20 feet below the surface of University Ave. The tunnel itself is about 3 by 7, what we see, 3 feet by 7 feet. The steam lines are on our left as we look down the tunnel, and then the roof of the tunnel is about 10 feet below the surface that the cars travel on.
Future plans for the tunnels include maintenance.
Maintain it and keep it working. You know, it's infrastructure, so we want to make sure it works and it's efficient and stays to support buildings going forward.
As for new construction on campus, Pulicino Tong, the business building scheduled to open in 2017, will also be a first-floor connection from Leiden Library.